So, okay. So a bit of context is needed, I think. I'm the kind of player who's going to try and pull out any kind of advantage over my enemies. Whenever I play Phoenix or any Duelist, I basically roleplay as this like really confident kind of player because I struggle with confidence. So roleplaying as if I have high confidence is how I get more confidence. Like basically lying to myself for a positive result. And as Phoenix, throughout my entire journey as Phoenix, I've had just countless games where I had way too much confidence and it paid off way too much. And you know, obviously this is like, at least in my case, this is very, very agent dependent. I've never had as much confidence on Phoenix as I have on any other agent. And part of the reason is because the entire point in me playing Phoenix was so that I learned to play more aggressively, so that I learned to play like a duelist, because ultimately that is the superior kind of playstyle to kind of adopt in your ranked games. So that's what I did, that's what I was doing, that was the entire point of it all. Basically putting myself in the shoes of those who have, you know, boundless confidence and trying to kind of walk in those same shoes as those players. Before that, I would play Brimstone, and I would play Brimstone somewhat passively. I would, you know, oftentimes I would just play behind teammates and make sure I traded them and stuff like that, which is fine, but you know, it means that there's a lot of skills that I've kind of not developed. And so the entire point was to develop those skills. And after I've developed those skills on Phoenix, that was when I was ready to play Sova, because Sova requires a lot of adaptability, understanding of how utility is meant to be used, understanding the macro, especially the macro in Valorant, being just aware of the minimap and where teammates are playing and just knowing what to do when as Sova. Sova is very similar to Yoru in that regard, because there's just a lot of shit to pay attention to in terms of your own utility and your teammates. So hopefully everything is working. Okay, so this was a 24 March 2025. So that was over a year ago. And as we can see, I'm already getting ready here to push up and peek the enemy. I am fully ready for this fight. My teammates must win this, so I'm not too worried. I don't hear them pushing up, so that's why I'm so comfortable in just mollying in front of me. I did kind of mess up there. I was meant to jump spot. I'm falling back to cover because I don't think my teammates had me. Let's see.
Okay.
Why am I falling back here? I'm falling back because I should not. Okay, my teammates have me now, so I think I'm trying to play this crossfire here with them. I think that's what's happening. Is I think I expect the enemy to rush me, and then because the enemy will rush me, I'll be able to play this crossfire so my teammates can pinch from the other angle. This was a very important fight to win, because without Hulk's control, the enemy can just push out anywhere. They can go rope, they can go sand, they can go main, they can take over the site, or they can pinch you on the bomb site, especially with good smokes from the enemy Brimstone. They could have fucked us up. So winning this Hulk's fight on pistol round was massive. As a result, we should be able to win the upcoming rounds with no problem. I'm buying Ares because this was where I was kind of starting.
Was the Waylay blind?
Was the Waylay blind? I don't know if I'm asking the most useful comms here, but I'm buying Ares One, because it's the enemy's eco. Two, because I think at that point in time I was ultimately slowly getting ready to shift over to playing Sova. Or yeah, but that's possibly what was happening. Another alternative is that I was just really comfortable using the Ares. Maybe this was back when the Ares was much stronger. I can't exactly remember. That was probably much longer. That was probably a much longer time ago than than this. So probably not. So I'm not sure why I'm buying the Ares exactly, but
He dashed super fast though.
Yeah, because I don't.
yeah. So I'm just wondering. Okay. So what I was thinking is, I was kind of distracted by the possibility that the enemy, that maybe I could help my Tejo take care of the waylay somehow. But no, it seems like my Tejo might be fine. It's interesting.
Blind him if he dashes.
I am going to play a bit more passive actually, so that's why I was kind of thinking. And yeah, this is just a spam on timing. Just the nerdiest fucking shit ever. Just a timing spam. I'm so sorry that anyone had to see this. My apologies.
Oh, you should go agent.
And just mollying the left side in case they crossed. They did not cross, so I'm safe to hold the right side. Yeah, this is just me. Yeah, jump spotting drop. That one drop. Just helping my clove there. I'm playing passive because I generally avoid bad fights, even if they wouldn't be bad because my teammates would be engaging in those fights too. So I'm already noticing that there's like this mistake where it's more of a habit than just a mistake. It's a habit and a mistake, a bad habit and a mistake where I would often in Valorant avoid taking certain fights because they just wouldn't be good on paper, but in practice they would be good because my teammates would be engaging the enemies as well. So I should have been I should have been up in holes in this position where I am right now, roughly, much sooner, basically, much sooner, because my teammates were fighting as well. Even though it was the enemy's eco, so we did not need to push. We could have just used the range advantage that we had, the guns advantage, but that's fine. It's whatever. It's solo queue, so players are not always going to play optimally, but I should be adapting around that, or I should have been adapting around that, and making sure that I'm there to refrag them and to overwhelm the enemy. Okay, but now we know that the enemy most likely will not be challenging holes again. They know that holes is difficult as fuck, especially with our Tejo's missiles. This was before the Tejo nerfs, so pushing holes again just would not be useful for the enemy, or it would not be good for the enemy to push holes yet again. They might station a lurker there, but instead they should be going literally elsewhere, you know, trying out arcade, trying out dish. And again, I'll be going for like an early wallbang here. Okay, pointless wallbang, but okay. So my teammates are gonna push up and take the space. We can expect that it's gonna be A.
Yeah.
And we can expect that because our Jet doesn't see anything. Our Killjoy has the site on lockdown. No one has pushed up onto the B site yet, and so I'm just playing a more passive angle because the enemies are going to be on a guns advantage.
Just one A.
Yeah, nothing B.
Planting. Oh, planting.
And I don't really want to give away my position. Now I'm pre-aiming drop.
Take main, take main.
I'm pre-aiming drop because something could have happened. Maybe an enemy could have taken drop from the main area. Maybe that's possible. but I am just overthinking it because another mistake I make is I overthink.
I'm landing left side. Cut.
And I'm ready for this swing here.
B main.
Kind of fucked here. Yeah, so
No, because I'm
I was waiting for a third teammate. I'm pretty sure of that.
hearing the guy stomping here. I'm just holding your bone.
Yeah, so I was also waiting for a third teammate, which did not really arrive.
Well, we got. Well, I got 2 at least on the bonus.
It was a bonus, so
I
there's
don't know
not
how many we
much to worry about, but things could have gone a bit better.
No, having breach would be easy here. I'll just be stunning again. We molly Tekla.
But they are fighting.
Out,
And
out.
yeah, they're blind this time, so yeah, they just die again.
I'll flash again.
Again, they should not be fighting this, but at this point we know that they are. And I want to push into the smoke here. I hope I will. I don't push into the smoke. I don't push into the smoke. Shit. I think the reason I don't push into the smoke is because I wasted my flash. Without my flash, there's not much I can do.
2.
Two drop.
And I'm just looking for an opportunity to use my ult. Yeah, Phoenix used up all his flashes. They are gonna go B, but we have Killjoy on B to stall. One is drop, but we have drop, so there's not much to worry about. I'm just chilling.
Two drop.
30 seconds left.
I can't really leave my clove.
140.
Speaking on timing.
One
8,
enemy
90, 90.
remaining.
Oh, my clove left. Okay.
Not ready yet.
Okay.
Nice.
And so yeah, I was trying to play this cross with my clove, but
10 seconds
they just
left.
ran away. That's okay, because we win anyway. That was a good hold. We had all the info. We had host control. They weren't really able to get out of drop. So that was a good round. I'd say we were contesting. Just not the perfect hold from me. I don't think. Maybe I could have maybe anticipated that my clove would bait me, but
He wanted
I'm not
to-
sure. So at one point or another in this VOD, I believe I start trash talking the enemy to distract them. That's another thing I do. Because like distracting the enemy is just
Flashing again.
a win. It's a small win.
Phoenix ult. I won't be pushing.
B breach.
Okay, and
That's B.
I expect a rush on the B sides because of the Phoenix ults. So that's why I just get ready to rotate. I quickly use my Molly to isolate the waylay.
Two more main,
So that was a
breach,
perfect Molly right
like
there.
Phoenix.
They're out again. I'm just gonna use my wall now to kind of push up.
No,
Retake, but there's no one out. So I can take the Vandal. One could be Heaven. And I'm not really worried about Heaven, but that's okay because I get alive.
Breach.
I get away alive.
I one heaven, one tower.
It's B. One main as well. 3.
Yeah, one tower.
Down B.
Flying light left side.
Spike planted.
Pushing
I'm just
down.
trying to waste the Phoenix ults. But I don't know what I'm doing exactly.
He's gonna flash out heaven.
Like, that was a waste of flashes.
One enemy remaining.
Stuck
I got some good kills.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have been cautious of it. Even though he didn't flash.
They have Breach ult, they have Brimstone ult, they have Chamber ult. Really doesn't need to aggress because they just have all the utility to take the B side right now.
You want to play? Let's play.
So I'm using the lineup here. that I've invented. And I should have crossed into
one's
under.
arcade.
No one, no one, no one, no one.
One is arcade.
And this may seem these may seem like good kills, but this is just cross replacements. That's it. That was just good cross
Maybe some
replacements,
arcade.
anticipating the enemy to be on the angle that
That's
early in.
easy.
So arcade 1B.
Spike down B.
Chambers main and Phoenix arcade somewhere.
That was a bit of a bad wall.
I think Phoenix on side.
And I am tapping. I'm aware that like the long range angle with Vandal is not the best
Nice.
in this case because like I can only tap. So aiming for the head was not the best idea, but I'm still going for these headshots purely because confidence. I need the confidence on these headshots.
Yeah, they're playing very slowly because not working for them.
And they really should be taking the B sides a bit faster now because they have Brimstone ult, they have Breach ult.
I ult, but
Just wanna talk.
And but I also don't want to play too aggressive because I have ult for our retake. Just a lot of utility to fuck up the enemy. And do I go under now? I don't go under now, really? Okay, now I go under.
Can be up now.
And yeah, we just
1 HP.
that's
2
kind of
outside.
fucked.
Yeah, okay.
I gotta speed up. Because we just gave sights. But they don't have anything for flank. They're playing a bit slowly. They're not planted yet, so I am still a bit wary.
Spike down A.
Trying to wait for like some kind of info,
One on main.
Really?
plant or something.
On side both.
yeah.
Last player standing. One enemy
default
remaining.
goal.
Spike down.
I could have dodged that, but I have a low sense, so
On bullet.
30 seconds left.
Smoke top side.
okay. I have Phoenix Wall. Phoenix Wall doesn't help me if I go from hands, so I decided to go main. And he doesn't really know where I am. But if I don't spot him... Oh no, never mind, I gave away my position. Yeah, he was 1 HP from that headshot I did earlier, but still,
Phoenix
it's
more sense next time.
interesting I didn't die. I mean, even if I did die there, I don't think I should die because it's still like a
Who
bug.
needs him up?
If
Oh yeah, you do. Oh.
if a player dies to a bug, what am I saying?
Do you want the sheriff too? I knew you'd want it.
Okay, yeah, I just knew, yeah.
I'll do.
If you die to a bug and it's not like a bug that's meant to be in the game, then it's fine. Because like the Phoenix Wall should not be like starting the way it starts. It should be much more flush. Why am I falling back so much? I guess I'm just trying to respect the enemy considering that they have a lot of utility. A lot of ultimates, a lot of utility.
Everywhere on side.
Oh shit.
Spike planted.
Everyone can in this puppy.
Yeah, my Phoenix Wall is still up. Mistimed it a bit.
Phoenix stand.
But this also just let me spam a bit.
Out behind you.
And that was just pure aim.
Last player standing.
Both on side.
Wait, AD.
And I know that I probably don't win this round, so I'm just... Yeah, I'm just trying to get some damage in or something. Our economy is good, I believe. So I'm not really scared to... And actually, our economy is not good. Shit!
Yeah, we just shouldn't have used Tahoe ult. We couldn't really play off it.
I'm just running it down then. I'm literally just running it down. Oh, holy shit. I just don't care. Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense, because whenever I am popping off and I am fragging out, I will literally just do that. I will literally just go ahead and run it down like a brain dead duelist. And that is it. And I don't think there's a problem with that, necessarily. And I will just farm the orbs here.
Bait me, Killjoy, bait me. I only have a ghost.
Well, okay, I only have a ghost, but what about my Killjoy? What gun does she have? A free gun? There could be one in the smoke.
One side. He's up the.
I don't really want to give away my position. That's why I'm trying to.
I have a flash. I can flash for you, Taco. Do you want to peek after my flash? 3, 2, 1.
Bruh.
Yeah, shit.
Last player standing.
Just waiting for this peak. I thought they were on the right side, but I don't think they are on the right side. Oh yeah, dude, I'm just nasty with these timings. Like, I know exactly when they're gonna move. Like, yeah, this is unlucky. Unlucky card spray. It was kind of brain dead for them to peek, but yeah, I am just turning it down, it seems. I am betting on the fact that they will eventually go arcade, because arcade is a very good push.
Let me and Jet play on B and then...
So the enemy should be going arcade at least once in these early rounds, but they have not been going arcade.
They come here. I'm gonna ult them.
So I kind of give up on arcade for now, but
I probably shouldn't be worried of them dashing onto me, but...
I'm still playing more passive just because of the breach stuns and shit, but he's not doing that shit, so I shouldn't be too worried about the breach util. Yeah, there we go.
Default one.
Yeah, bad target acquisition there, bad target priority. Phoenix might flash this. I'm expecting someone to be peeking canteen. As one should expect. Everything. Not really the best angles to peek with a Phantom.
2 tower, 1
I'm just playing it slowly because we are down numbers.
All three arcade side.
All 3 arcade sides.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
I gotta have it. There's no other choice.
All good.
I did not have it. Shit, that was a mistake.
So hard.
Chamber was just peeking in my molly.
Yeah, I had to have it. I'm not sure why I didn't. I think most of the time I don't make this mistake, but I had no choice. I had to have it. Dude, that's so annoying. This mistake. Okay, no comms in the pre-round. This is really terrible. Absolutely terrible. There's so many things that could be coming. There's so many fucking things that could be coming. So my Techo is doing his job, right? My Techo, I don't need to worry about what my Techo is doing because he's doing great. He's doing some nice things. You know, he's insta-rocketing the hold entrance. That's letting me push up and shit like that. So that's completely okay. That's fine. What's not okay is that I don't even come for like my Jet to come with me or something because like, okay, Jet should probably be arcade or Jet should be with me, basically, I think, because drop is usually not that much of a worry unless I'm farming ultimate orbs, then I'd want to be there, but I can also farm ultimate orbs in the more important location of the map, which is arcade. If the enemies not drop, it's pretty easy to like stop them from pushing out, so it's not too big of a worry. I'm getting ready to kind of flash out, and I'm overheating because I have a stinger. And because I have a stinger, I am really, really not worried.
Both A main. Here we go.
Enemy remaining.
And this is, you might say that this is aim. This might seem like it's aim, but it's just confidence, really. Like, it's not a crazy flick that I did.
Here we go.
Like, you know, it's a bit of lucky of a flick, but at the same time, it is a stinger, so there's a high fire rate. So even if I miss my initial bullets, I can just readjust.
One enemy remaining.
He's off there.
67.
And with the stinger, you know, this is why I'm like this stinger demon, because I'm just not afraid in the slightest. I kind of just somehow find these timings for making these plays when I have a stinger.
You're fucking best, baby. Just nerfing on each sentence.
And they're technically not ascendants. Like, I think this was after an act reset. So they were also
I mean,
Immortals.
It's literally only because they're so bad at like taking A. Like they use like no util.
And yeah, they do use like no util, to be honest. Like, it's interesting. Like, Breach could be stunning me, Breach could be aftershocking or flashing me. Enemy Phoenix could be flashing, enemy Phoenix could be mollying up drop so that I cannot push out of drop. High sense makes PP bigger. I mean, my sense is very low. Oh, is that what you're saying? Oh. Shit. I guess I'll have to turn up my sense. But yeah, they have all of this util for taking A main, or A holes, at least, but they're not using it. So, it's so brain dead. This is literally the only reason we're, like, up in rounds right now.
Like if the Phoenix flashed me, if the Brimstone mollied me. Like,
Yeah, I'm literally saying it. That's so funny.
You know, Bridgestone, they have a breach, they have so many flashes. They're so
And like, they
bad.
just let me do it to them. Like, it's so fucking crazy.
Let's play.
Like, Immortal players, dude.
Watch out, drop.
Like, literally Immortal 2 players last act.
B.
It's pretty obvious that it's gonna be B. Getting a well-timed molly. I'm trading my util here.
I can't do shit.
Okay, I got the kill. Yes, I need to help my jet. I'm just not scared to take these fights.
Last player standing. Spike planted.
What am I doing? Okay. So I know that they probably didn't push through yet. So Brimstone smoke. Brimstone is brain dead. And I'm never peeking without utility. That flash was a bit unfortunate. That flash was definitely fucking unfortunate, because if I just flash a little bit more to the right, the chamber is blinded, everyone else is blinded, and I might not necessarily die. Oh, it's Wintro. I was dual with the Wintro here. Oh my god, Wintro was great. Wintro was a decent duo. Like,
Switching sides.
he was decent. He wasn't the best, but he was really good. Just not on Killjoy. He was not good on Killjoy, but in general, it paid off playing with him. I learned a lot.
What is the clove saying? Do you understand the clove? If you don't change.
Spike too. Oh, spike.
Yeah, I definitely would have seen. I would have loved to see more comms from me, like in general. I kind of struggle with comms, I think. It's not the most important thing, but still, like, it's such an easy way to like leverage an advantage. But in this case, you know, you could argue that, oh, I don't need to because my Tejo is actually doing a good fucking job. My Tejo is doing a good fucking job. I can actually do shit. And the Bleach is gonna flash this, and I'm getting ready to counter flash. I'm counting down on my flashes.
Spike down A.
Okay,
60 chamber.
that's insane. That's fucking insane. I'm only saying the chamber is trolling because he's probably not good enough to know that like this is actually like almost the optimal play. The optimal play would be to not go towards me, but to go like to the left or right of me, basically to throw off my crosshair placement, whilst his teammates take the kill, or he does if he gets lucky with the RNG.
They look like us, but are they us? I have so many questions.
I mean, in reality, it's not really. It's not really optimal jumping necessarily, but
Placing sentry.
yeah, and this is where they start trash talking me. So
Let's go.
okay, so this is where they start trash talking me. This is where I focus up. This is my standard protocol, where if the enemy starts trash talking, I give them attitude, and I mute them, and I focus up. And this is where things take a turn in this VOD. Because you don't want to mess with me when I'm...
One close right. That's a shit molly, to be honest.
Got one.
One more. Brim sand. 2 sands. One more rope. 20 feet. Brim 1.
One enemy remaining.
Just go. Yeah, he's on site.
Kill yourself.
Oh, my mic was not working. So
Yeah.
I wonder how much of my mic was not working. But yeah, I did get a bit lucky on these plays here in this round. Just helping my Techo get back into main or something. Just helping him isolate those angles. I'm playing a bit more passively because we have Spike planted for main. So I am going to play a bit more passively, playing on an unexpected spot. I also have flashes.
Stay for the tank.
It's another thing.
Last player
Oh, will they
standing.
clear me? Yeah, it's interesting that they actually clear me like that because... Yeah, but no.
Well played.
There was not much time, so we went just off the Tejo rockets.
Yeah, I can't hear the clove.
I kind of skip.
But no, I'm really trying to lock in here. Like, this is now that the enemy started trash talking me, yeah.
Can you put your threads here?
I'm locking in because I don't take this shit. And I'm not gonna necessarily trash talk back as much as they probably are, but
I'm gonna flash. 3, 2, 1.
and I'm not clearing the corner because someone behind me should do it. I'm still gonna clear it anyway because why not? But yeah.
Can you use two
Top side.
Ugh.
2 behind the wall. One more close left. Site here. 3, 1 below.
One enemy remaining.
And yeah, I'm really trying to
This is CT.
lock in here. I have flash.
Last
Shit, that's unlucky. That's unlucky.
Fuck.
That's unlucky.
He's throwing the molly where I'm not.
I mean, yeah, that is kind of why I couldn't comprehend the molly position there, because they knew my position, presumably, but they didn't. But even like if they didn't know my position, why are they mollying just out in the middle? Like because it almost didn't cover the corner. And if he was trying to get the corner, it would probably be closer to the corner. Just because of the angle he was at. So it's kind of interesting how he did it. But still, they're taking their time. They're way too slow. Our Tahoe is on the clutch.
Good job.
And then goes another round. Let's fucking go.
But yeah, I'm still getting like the trades at least, which is important. I think what I should be doing, or I should have been doing, was moving forward after throwing my wall down, because I'm losing these timings here. Like, I'm throwing down the wall, I'm losing these timings. We do have Waylay as entry. Waylay? Who do we have as entry? Jet. We have Jet as entry, but still.
Can we all go arcade?
Alright, now we're getting some comms from me, because I'm trying to win this shit.
Very playing stack.
IGLing is hard work, so I usually don't do it. It's the easier option.
Smoke.
And I'm just taking my time now because we are basically...
Out, one out.
Yeah, there we go.
I think one's dice, maybe dice. I don't know where Peach went. Yeah, dice.
There we go, perfect.
Nice, unknown.
Now the Phoenix probably shouldn't have been there. He probably should have peeked much earlier, but I got a bit lucky that he didn't.
Spike's arcade.
I think a flash would have sufficed. A flash definitely would have sufficed. For tower. So it was a bit redundant, I guess, but still fine. Probably canteen actually at this point. And I'm getting ready to peek canteen now, I think. No, I'm just sucking.
Can you pick Cantina Phoenix?
I can't
No.
really canteen, can I?
Yeah, no, just
Peak.
talk.
Maybe already.
Probably heaven actually. Shit! Could be heaven. Nah, like, this is terribly played, but... I'm separating from my teammate, which is also not good. We have no information on the Waylay, pretty much.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, that was not the best played scenario, because...
I meant just to check.
Actually, was it not? Because in reality, it's my Jet who should be coming to me in heaven, I think. Where they should be jiggling my back, and I should be holding the rope, I believe. Or something like that, probably. Not much else that could have happened. I mean, I guess I could be maybe jiggling back and forth in and out of tower on the stairs, and then getting ready to like disengage the enemy if they are tower, or disengage the enemy and fall back into tower if I see them on site somewhere. But
Yeah,
no.
no, it was a possibility, but... I rolled across.
They have Brimstone ultimate, so they should have a good
Yeah,
retake
honestly, in games
onto
like
the A
these, I
side.
think you should just be
So I should be going
aggressive
Sands
or
here.
getting baited.
I should be going Sands again, just because it's a better push. Yeah, this Phoenix is bad.
Watch out, both.
One's aiming.
I'm just getting mollied and shit.
On side. Just go B. At
Kinda
least
wall-
two of them.
Kinda mollied here.
Yeah, just take
On B.
all three.
Yeah, I think that's all
Yeah.
three, no? All three, yeah?
Yeah, I saw all
So,
three.
unknown Waylay.
Unknown
Waylay
Waylay?
was there, no?
Yeah, Waylay was also there. Just taking the orb, because
but it could be
Tekoi is the one who has spike. And we need to push up, so I'm pushing up canteen now because I'm aware that we have numbers at advantage, so I need to make a play happen. Wow. Wow. What the hell was that? This Waylay is run and gunning with no info on my position. That's crazy. And this is another scenario.
They saw
Which-
me, I saw them, but...
Did they see me? Maybe it's because maybe it's because I jiggled or something. Because I had the angles disadvantage, I believe. But still, like, that's a crazy kill from the Waylay. Well, studying is not gonna help you get A's if you don't study enough. It's all or nothing. So, if you're debating whether to study in the first place, well, have you even been studying? You know, like... Because... there's either you know, the state of, okay, should I study or should I not study, right? If you ask, should I not study, that insinuates that you've already been studying a lot. But if you say, should I study, that insinuates that, oh, it's something that you might not necessarily always be doing. So I don't know where I'm going with this. Anyway, this is the turning point here. This death is another kind of trigger for me where I just need to lock in. Like I just need to win this game now. Like that's how I'm feeling. Like I need to win this game.
So we know that they play heavy towards A. We can probably just use that to get them to like over-rotate.
Can go arcade again.
Yeah, like either arcade or we can fake A. Either one's gonna be fine.
Because we don't want to commit to A because of the breach ult. We can expect the enemy breach to either be drop or somewhere near the A side. Just getting ready to push us back with his ultimate, and then, for example, the enemy whale could probably just like swoop in or some shit. They also have Phoenix ult for retake, which is also great for them. They have like a guaranteed retake, basically. So what we need to do is fake, not commit, try and get some picks, maybe take out the breach, maybe take out the Phoenix.
I would actually want to try and take the orb here.
Ooh. It's also a possibility. And whilst I take the orb, I maybe take care of the breach, whose is drop. And I'm just denying the molly here. Oh, I'm fucked.
We're fucked.
Wait, where did he come from? Shit.
I don't know.
Okay, so what happened here? Is this an anomaly scenario? Let's see.
Take the orb here.
Because like my plan was sound. Like my plan was sound. Oh, we died on. Okay, fuck, dude. Fuck. We already died. Wait, what? Wait, we died 1 second into the round. Where's the Tejo? Wait, where did the Tejo go? Or because there's okay. Wait, fuck Tejo. I mean. That's so fast. That is so fast. I don't think the Clove should have died there. This is difficult now. This is difficult now because yeah, we are gonna get pinched. I did not foresee that in the moment. What I foresaw in the moment was the ideal scenario that my Clove maintains the space, doesn't necessarily get herself killed by a Spectre at medium/close range. That was honestly insane. But instead, yeah, playing a bit more slowly or something. But so it's partly on the Clove in this case. But I think the play was correct. I think the play was definitely correct. It just was not adapted for the situation here now. This is just a bad situation to push now, I think. We know there's two here. We know there's two drop.
We're fucked.
Yeah, this is unlucky.
How is this possible?
Potentially, it is a team game. So, yeah, I basically had no idea. She died.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can. I will have this VOD linked in the post. I don't even want to watch this.
They're playing desperately. They're just gonna.
Yeah, they are playing desperately.
We just we all.
Like I'm making all the correct calls here.
Can someone keep on dice there? Yeah.
They have breach ult, but it should not be that big of a deal. I'm taking a step back for some reason. Presumably I'm expecting like a breach stun or something. Not too sure. So I hope
They're
we
gonna
don't
push
get
that cave.
flanked
most
here.
likely.
That's a shit turret. That's terrible molly. It's a bad molly. I was using the molly to try and clear out the area.
Nice.
Nah, run and gun again. Yeah, we're playing offside, which is great.
I'm low.
I have a flash, so I'm trying to play off the
really-
flash
I'm
whilst
really
making a
fine.
play happen here with a wrap strat.
Middle.
I can't be like.
I'm only bomb. I'm only bomb again.
Pushing.
Bomb's molly.
Nice! I overheated massively here.
Bomb's molly.
80 Brim.
That was terrible. I overheated massively. I think what I thought was I thought they heard me. I thought that the enemy heard me rapping. I completely throw away my life here. That was terrible. Obviously the flash was unnecessary. They did not know my position. Like I was just so fucking paranoid. I'm trying to guarantee the outcome of the round here that ironically I threw the round here, I think. Or I threw my life away at least. I think we still win that.
Brim half.
Okay.
Yeah, I did throw my life away though.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think I can do shit there with 1 HP.
Nah, why am I saying that? That's terrible. That's terrible. That's fucking cope. That is cope. Oh my god, that is fucking cope. That's such cope. Oh my god, I hate that I said that. Like, no, I can literally guarantee both kills. I just cannot be thinking that the enemy has headphones, because they don't. Plus, I literally chose the perfect timing to start stomping on the wrap.
Fine.
Which is when there was, like, noise going on. Like, my tech house rockets were going off and shit. Like, perfect moment to, like, start stomping to not be heard. And there were gunshots and all that shit. So, like,
He bombed me too.
I just wasn't aware of what was going on, really, here.
Yeah.
Like, what was going on? What was going on? It was me choosing the perfect fucking timings for speeding up. Dude, why is my clove staring at me like that? We just need Black Hard drone.
One down.
Oh, I did not expect my jet to do that. So I just mollied my jet. Whoopsies. Maybe they calmed it. Maybe they calmed that they're gonna updraft dash.
Keep on dice again. Okay.
And now my Taco needs to escape. I'm creating some space, but that does let them cross to arcade. However, I believe what we are at a disadvantage.
Yeah, they're not having cross the canteen yet.
Okay, now.
One out canteen.
Wait, come on, where's my teammates?
I'm only bomb again.
Where are my teammates, LMAO?
One enemy remaining.
Molly, off. Molly.
Okay, they were playing passively. Okay.
Dude,
I was
can't
playing
even shoot me,
aggressively.
I have too much aura.
Match point.
I was playing aggressively, they were playing passively. Okay. Okay, that's funny. But no, so I think my molly is okay if my jet isn't scared of it, because my molly doesn't deal that much damage to the jet anyway. Like, we can push through my molly. Like, come on, dude. Like, we don't know how little damage the molly deals. So, that's partly why I wasn't really that worried about mollying off my jet. It was kind of funny, but she definitely shouldn't have sold the space just because of my molly. Surprisingly, there's not that much trash stalking. Oh, there we go. I have too much aura.
Nah, we're dead there if I don't flash. It doesn't matter if you get a flash or not.
Okay.
Life game happens. Nah, dude, that's not a life game.
Wait for my turn.
Like, this is how I play all the time on Phoenix. The difference is that my enemies don't always suck. That's the difference. Is I am the most consistent player on any agent that I master. The difference is just in my enemies. You know, sometimes maybe I'll get less sleep or something, so I'm gonna have slower reaction speeds. But generally speaking, what deviates the most is not my gameplay, it's the enemy's gameplay. And maybe my teammates' gameplay too. As a result, my own gameplay gets affected, obviously, because it's a team game. If I don't have certain utility, it's going to be more difficult for me, but I am a really consistent player. That's why I don't think I generally see, like, massive D ranks, or I've never really seen a massive D rank. Like, I think there was, like, one time I lost, like, 500 RR, but, like, I was still playing normal. Like, I don't let that shit affect me, so... Alright, used to not let that shit affect me, but the reason I've quit was because my mental is so shit. And like, yeah, like, that's the funny irony here, is that they are just unusually bad for Ascendants / Immortals. Fucking Immortal 2 Phoenix. I don't know what's going on with my fucking quality here. What is going on? Ah. Okay. I think my... Okay. And yeah, this is just finishing things off on a strong... Yeah, perfect molly. Love it. I did overpeak here. I should have swung more to the left, so to not be exposed to the chamber while shooting the other guy. But yeah, here, just overheating, fucking them up. My jet is trolling, obviously, but that's good because I get the kills, and this is where we win. GG noobs. Normal performance for me, XD, and yeah, like it's true. It's true. The enemy was just bad. Literally, the enemy was just bad. I did not play it exceptionally well. I really did not. But I did find some really, really nice timings throughout this match, which was wonderful. Muy bien. I think in general, I was definitely lacking adaptability because it's like when my teammates are pushing, I was not pushing. I believe I did actually fix this at one point. I did fix that at one point. Like, if my teammates were pushing, even if they shouldn't have been pushing, I believe I did eventually fix that, and I did start pushing with my teammates as well. So that's fine. That's not really a problem that persisted, I don't think. Maybe in some ways it has, in some ways it hasn't. I think I definitely would love to see myself communicate more, because this is a persistent issue where I just don't really communicate what I know. Like, I'm such a solo player in the sense that, like, I really just focus on myself, which is fine. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but I do focus on, like, how can I get an advantage? I did throw a few rounds just, like, overthinking it and thinking that, oh, maybe the enemy heard me or some shit, so, or like, that's the reason I kind of cleared some awkward angles for no reason, because I just kind of, overthink it, and there's always something for me to address in my mind, so it's kind of like an OCD kind of thing. But yeah, overall, I think I played this pretty well. Like, I think I play Fracture pretty decently. Like, I fight for, like, really important map areas. The enemy does become really desperate when they play against me on Fracture, because they just don't know what the fuck to do. Like, they just get countered in holes. Like, holes defense was fucking amazing. Like enemy Waylay was like half the time she was just blinded and just dashed into my teammates, and they just killed her because she was blinded, which is fucking amazing. I think there were times when I definitely shouldn't have fallen back, but I think that just comes kind of with time. Like, was the A nest molly a lineup, or you just threw it randomly? The A nest.
When I like
not randomly. I bounce it off the back wall, basically. So I make sure that it lands deep, basically. And when it lands deep, as I'm scaling up, I can clear the corner. And it's just easier that way. It's just more consistent that way. I used to try and where is it? Fracture. I used to try and get the molly like perfect, but like I would try and get the molly kind of to cover the actual smoke. If like my brimstone smokes here, I would try and get the molly to kind of cover it up perfectly. But the issue I found was that I oftentimes did not manage to cover the corner here. The molly didn't always get up onto these barrels in this corner, so the enemy could just sit here, basically, and they would get a slightly faster timing on the peak after my molly expired. So I couldn't really do that, basically. So I'd love to like maximize the area here, but it's not really consistent. And also the angle just doesn't really work out because of this edge, this tiny fucking edge. So there's basically no choice. Like I can try and throw it, right? Kind of so that it maybe has good chances of covering the corner. But it's just easier to do this and then to manually clear this, I think. And I can manually clear this because for an enemy to swing out onto me here, they also have to swing all my teammates before that. So I will 9.9 times out of 10 clear this before my teammates take this contact here, basically. And I'm also playing anti-flash here as a result, because most of the time the enemy will not flash so deep that I get flashed, right? If they're peeking sands from this area here. So yeah, there's a few kind of reasons for that routing and that kind of set execute, and it just works. It just works. So as long as it works, and it's not really failed me most of the time, it's just a very consistent way to push sands. And then I always take a pause on this angle here. Not always, but there's always like this possibility of like a timing happening here, so I always take a small pause. And then obviously I try to make sure to like slice all my angles. But if there's like timings, I will get a bit excited. I noticed that I did get a bit excited and I did overswing, where I kind of exposed myself to this area as well, which wasn't the best. It's just an old VOD, like you've probably seen it, maybe. I don't know, because I'm not seeing you in the chat, so that was over a year ago, 24th March 2025. So definitely a good play, like definitely a good game. That was definitely a good game. I had lots of confidence. Obviously, that's kind of the main focus point for me, is confidence. I already kind of established precedent before doing this review. Yeah, they were bots. Ascendant 3 Phoenix, Immortal 2 last act. Nah, dude, like you can't be playing like that. Like this motherfucker, he peeks here, right? He peeks out of here, but he just insta dies. Like, brother, you have no idea how to defend a choke point as Phoenix, brother. You have all the utility to defend the choke point. You have molly. You have flashes. You have wall. Where the hell is the... How do I change it? Ring? They made some changes here. I'm not sure what they did. But yeah, you get the point. Like there's this fucking wall. Like you have all the utility. Like all your utility helps you here. Like like the reason the enemy struggles to take holes from me when I'm playing Phoenix is because they can't take holes from me. They can bait out my utility, but it's solo queue. They're not gonna be doing that shit. So I can just safely get value with my utility because they're not gonna be baiting my utility out. They're just gonna push me or they're gonna run away. In which case, we regain host control. W. Fucking W. Okay, so I do want to go back on Edge Runner. That was a nice VOD. That's a nice VOD. 1 hour. Ooh. Okay. I will just restart the stream to get on Edge Runner.